What's up, you guys? Right now I am out front of Catholic Medical Center up in Manchester, New Hampshire, here to pick up my dad. He's been in the hospital for the past week and a half. Um, Long story short, he had a heart attack and then ended up needing open heart surgery and a triple bypass. And yeah, it's been a hard time. I haven't said anything on the internet because I didn't know what was going to happen or what was going on. But he's being discharged today, so we're here to pick him up. And I can't wait to see him. Called the front desk and told them we were here to pick him up, and they said, all right, he'll be right down. I don't know what door he's going to come out of, so I'm with my head on a swivel. I'm like, here, where is he? Where is he? I keep looking. I'm waiting. Not right there. He's coming right there, Tony. Hi, Dad. Hey. Hey. Ready to go home? Oh, all right, guys. I'm home now. I have a minute to sit and talk with you guys, and now that all the craziness has died down. But yeah, as you saw earlier, I was picking my dad up from the hospital. It was about a week and a half ago. It was on Wednesday, July 8th. I got out of work around 6:30 p.m. and I got home, changed out of my clothes, and then I looked down at my phone and I've got 7 missed texts from my mom and my dad saying, Can you come give us a ride to the hospital? We want to bring your dad in. He's not feeling too well or whatever. I'm like, all right. So I fly over there and I pull up. He comes over and gets in the car, and he is just bawling his eyes out. So that's how I knew that he was in a lot of pain, because it takes a lot for dads to cry, right? So floated the ER, and since it's COVID-19 going on, he's not allowed to have any visitors, nobody inside the hospital besides the actual patient. So I literally had to dump him off on the curb. He's crying, doesn't want to be alone. We had to just leave him, and that was the worst feeling, because I honestly feel so bad for anyone that has to go through any kind of medical thing during this whole COVID-19, because they have to be alone. Anything in the hospital, alone. Giving birth, alone. Anyone dies, passes away, alone. It's honestly, I feel so sad. But we just kept telling him, you'll be all right. You're in good hands now. Go get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow. It's fine. So off he goes. Later that night, they called us and said he had a heart attack. So, not feeling well is quite an understatement. So the next day, they ran a dye test to see if he had any heart damage done from the heart attack. And in doing that, they found out that he had 3 blocked arteries. So it went from not feeling well to having a heart attack to you've got 3 blocked arteries, and now you need open heart surgery if you want to live. Okay, so that was a lot to just be thrown at you all at once, and a lot to happen all at once very quickly. So Friday morning, they transfer him to a different hospital, and still nobody is allowed to come in and see him, no visitors. But my mom had been talking back and forth, the nurses would call and update her and stuff like that. No contact, still alone, no visitors. So then Monday morning, they brought him in for surgery. He had a triple bypass. He had 3 blocked arteries. One was 100% blocked, one was 99% blocked, and the last one was 83% blocked. So the surgery took 4 hours long, I think they said. And then after that, they moved him to ICU, which he was there for maybe a day or two, and then they moved him to a regular room. And he stayed there all week. So today is Sunday. So yeah, almost a full week that he was just staying there, relaxing and recovering. Not relaxing, but my mom was able to call him once a day. And the first few days that he was going through all this, he seemed in good spirits. He seemed positive. He was thankful to be there and getting treatment and stuff. And then after 4 or 5 days, he was over it, which I don't blame him. I mean, no one likes being in hospital, but he was over it, ready to go home. He's in pain. He said the nurses, some were nice and some were not nice, and he's just getting grumpier and just more negative by the day. And my dad gets very emotional really easily. He started getting really depressed being in there because he feels useless now. He can't do what he used to do. He's got to have people take care of him. And I guess he said something along the lines of, I might as well just kill myself. And I guess the nurses took that as, a threat to himself. So then he was put on a 72-hour watch. And he said to them, he's like, that's crazy. I'm not really going to do that. This is stupid. Part of their job. If you say something like that, you're automatically going to be watched. So whether you meant it as a joke or whatever, you can't say things like that in the hospital. So then he was there a few days longer. And the past couple times that my mom has called him, he was just crying and upset and wanted to go home and, just not happy at all. So then today we went and we were able to go pick him up, pulled up to the hospital, called the nurses and said, we're out here. And they're like, all right, we'll bring him right out, as you guys saw. And he came out and instantly starts crying as soon as he saw us. And it's weird to see your dad old and frail and crying and sad because, growing up, your dad is this big, tough guy, so strong and never cries. And then to see him like that. So we got him into the car and strapped him in, and he is just like sitting there like, oh. So my parents were in the back seat, Tony was driving, and I was in the passenger seat, and I had just like turned around in my seat, and I was like just leaning, just staring at him like the whole drive home. Like I didn't want to take my eyes off him. I was just like, I just sat there like that and just watched him like the whole drive home. And eventually he started talking to us a little bit, and I'm trying to lift his spirits and be positive and, just be thankful you're out of there and, we're going forward. We'll take care of this, He was happy to see us all and just happy to be going home. The whole week that he was gone, my mom and my sister and stuff, we were trying to clean up the house, if you know anything about my family, my dad's a hoarder. I've made videos before on it. So being in a hoarding house, like we had to clear stuff out of the walkways so he can walk down the hallways, clear off the couch so he can sit, clear off a bed so he can lay. Like, I don't think he's really looked around the house yet to see how much stuff has really been moved. We did not get rid of anything. We didn't throw anything out. We just really packed it and reorganized it and put stuff away as best we could. So I mean, I don't think he's gonna get too mad because we didn't throw anything away. But he's probably gonna be like, "Where's this? Where's this?" But I don't think he really looked around the house yet. He just kind of went in the bathroom and then went in the bedroom and has been sleeping since. So I'm sure eventually, sometime this week, he's gonna be upset about everything that moved in the house. But it was for his own best interests, You can't be walking over a mess. If something happens, that's it. So everything was done for him, and I hope that he realizes that and, doesn't get too angry about it. It's nothing he can do now. And so he's home sleeping now. He's resting. He doesn't really feel like eating much. Got his prescriptions filled. He's got like 3 different things he has to take. I forget the names. And he's got like a big binder of aftercare instructions that he's supposed to do. He's got information about what happened to him, so he knows what happened to his heart and his body and like what he actually went through, so kind of understand better what happened. It's just been crazy. It's been a long week. I was off work all week, so I mean, I guess it's good timing that it happened because then we were able to take care of things and stuff. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell, really, with my dad. So I'm keeping you guys updated on it. He said he has a big scar down his chest, which obviously cut him open. He has to like hold a pillow in case he coughs too hard or in case anything hits him, because you don't want to like refracture wherever they cut him open and stuff. So aside from all that craziness going on all week, I did manage to record a few videos, which I will start posting those. You'll see those pop up the next couple days. Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I'm alright. Doing okay. Back to work tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have 1,000 friggin' emails and it's back to the grind. I just wanted to kind of update you guys on my dad and let you know what was going on. I've been at MIA from the internet for a little bit, but hope you guys are all doing well. And thanks for watching this vlog. I know it was kind of depressing, but like I said earlier, I did get a little handful of videos done, so look forward to those coming soon. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.